Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Devon Winters was wary of Damian King, while Phyllis Summers ventured a guess on today's episode of The Young and the Restless. Sally Spectra came up with the idea for the launch party, and Damian requested his mother, Amy Lewis, to move in. Phyllis tells Amanda Sinclair in a heated exchange that she hasn't been attempting to get in touch with Dumas, but Amanda recognizes her deceit and reveals that she is actually his legal advisor. Even though Amanda believes Phyllis is exaggerating, she recognizes the difficulties Phyllis has had this year, and Phyllis feels that a talk with him is essential to her future. She receives an update from Amanda regarding the conflict with Billy Abbott that resulted in her resignation. She is now starting her own business with her son, and they require substantial financial support. Despite the lawyer's warning that Dumas is unlikely to help, Phyllis is adamant that she just has to have a simple chat. Amanda says she has already talked to him about this, but he rejected her enthusiasm, saying he has other obligations. When Phyllis asks about those, Amanda doesn't say anything. Phyllis continues to market her business idea despite the setback, characterizing it as a collection of small projects unified under one umbrella. Amanda believes Phyllis lacks tangible ideas, but Phyllis maintains that she has a ton of ideas, especially in the media, and that she has plans including influencers, digital platforms, and artificial intelligence. Amanda responds that Dumas has no interest in the media. Phyllis asks why he approached Billy at that time, implying that he might be interested in Chancellor. Phyllis says she wants to see Victor and Nikki Newman lose Chancellor, but Amanda begs her to change the topic. Read this, YNR spoilers, Kane and Sally have a passionate affair after Dumas' bombshell? Phyllis acknowledges that she is unable to get financial assistance from anyone else in the area, and Amanda urges her to let it go and go on. Amanda tells her to move on from her worries about Dumas. After the attorney leaves, Phyllis contacts Summer Newman to express her pride in her accomplishments. She hangs up, remembers Daniel Romalotti, and then calls Nick Newman to thank him for his previous remarks. She thinks about accepting his offer to help her. Billy and Sally went into the GCAC and chose a table while they waited. He appeared preoccupied as she talked about the launch party and potential themes. He claimed to be okay, simply enjoying the time, but Spectra could tell he was anxious about Nick's demands concerning Phyllis because he wasn't giving it his all. Knowing he cared for her, he told her that Nick wasn't on his mind, so she assumed it was Phyllis. Sally worried that Phyllis may try to come back, reminding him of her sacrifices for their relationship, but Billy reaffirmed his commitment to her and brushed aside any uncertainty about his decision. Billy apologized for being overly serious when he said he wouldn't replace her and that he thought they would succeed together. She decided to put her concerns about Phyllis aside for the time being. She proposed a playful, retro motif as they talked about the launch party and brainstormed methods to make the business likable and reliable. Billy thinks highly of her and admires the idea of a room inspired by the morning as it appears on television, signifying a return to elegance and flair. They decide to walk to her suite after he takes her hand and says he's not feeling hungry for breakfast. There, they run into Amanda. Amanda explains that she and Jill Abbott parted ways peacefully and that she is currently working with Dumas. Billy introduces her and asks if his mother sent her. He wonders if she had any influence on his mother's choice to sell the business to Victor. Billy comments that she destroyed their connection, but Amanda replies that she cautioned Jill against jumping into it too quickly and that Jill is unhappy with the circumstance. He changes the subject by raising doubts about the Winters family's relationship to Dumas in response to Amanda's advice to get in touch with his mother before it's too late. Billy claims that Jill destroyed their connection, but Amanda recounts telling Jill that she was acting too soon and that Jill is upset about the circumstance. Amanda begs him once again to contact his mother before it's too late, but he changes the subject once more because he wants to know how the Winters family is connected to Dumas. Billy and Sally both believe Amanda is hiding something, so Sally tells him she doesn't trust her. Regarding the Winters family, Nate Hastings, Devon, and Lily Winters consider the ramifications of Amanda working with Dumas at the penthouse. When Amy and Damian show up, they talk about their experiences at a new restaurant they went to. Devon says he's impressed by Damian's improved capacity to control his fury. Everyone, with the exception of Devon, smiles as Damian expresses his appreciation for the chance to repair his relationship with his mother and they embrace. Beyond Amy's expectations, Damian assures his mother of his unwavering support. Lily discloses that she has prepared the required documentation for Damian's position and suggests that he oversee their hotels, which he thinks would be a perfect fit. He is excited and intends to have his lawyers look over the specifics. When Devon asks Damian about Amanda, he acknowledges that he doesn't know her. Amy is overjoyed that her son is moving to Genoa City. According to Damian, it seems like home to him, and he hopes his mother will as well. Nate and Lily think it sounds fantastic, but after a year of thinking about dying, Amy finds it difficult to imagine such a happy environment. Damian tells her that he wants to make the most of their remaining time together. Amy is overwhelmed as she hears her son's encouragement. "It seems like a whole new family is coming together," says Damian. Lily approaches her brother and inquires as to what's wrong. He is uneasy about Damian's abrupt transformation and advises them to exercise caution, but Lily thinks they can rely on him. After he departs, Nate checks on Lily, but she downplays it. Amy is exhausted, so Nate puts her to bed. He hopes she's right, gives her a hug, and bids her farewell. When Damian asks Lily if Devon isn't sure he wants to join the company, he tells her that's simply the way he is and that she's beginning to trust him. Since he has sacrificed his profession, he questions what else he needs to do to establish himself. They both look forward to what's ahead when she tells him she was kidding and that she believes in him and his future at the organization. According to The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of May 19th to 23rd, Michael Baldwin will receive a severe warning in addition to a special romance episode. Let's talk about all the surprises and disappointments because Phyllis Summers will also fail to get business venture assistance. First of all, Amanda Sinclair's reticent demeanor will increase suspicions. Amanda appears to have something to conceal, and Sally Spectra will soon realize this and want to learn more. Billy Abbott will begin to suspect that this Aristotle Dumas is far more nuanced than he initially believed. Amanda will encourage Phyllis to move on and assert that Dumas told her he wasn't interested, even though she tried to seek assistance setting up a meeting with him. She will make a decision regarding her romance with Cole Howard with Victoria Newman. Victoria might be encouraged to stay close to Cole and possibly even get engaged if his medical results are unfavorable. We'll see if Holden Novak is around when Kyle Abbott and Audra Charles have another encounter. In any case, Holden is going to question Kyle extensively about his past with Audra. As part of Nikki Newman's birthday celebration, Victor Newman will give her a fantastic surprise in a special romantic episode of YNR airing on May 21st. In this special episode, Jack Abbott brings Diane Jenkins Abbott to tears with an incredible present, while Michael and Lauren Fenmore Baldwin will also spend some time in their own romantic bubble. The last component of the mansion's restorations may be a portrait of Diane, which Jack would bring up to solidify her position as an Abbott. Abby Winters will argue with Amanda and voice her mistrust of Dumas after receiving details about her return to town. Abby will continue to be on edge even after Amanda rushes to Dumas' defense and reassures her that he wants to keep Winters safe. She will be more worried about her marriage once she is back with Lauren. Victor will end up giving Michael a severe warning when they have another furious argument.